Yo, it's your man with a plan, Marx and Lars here to thank you all for my 4,000 subscribers on my channel. It's been a long time coming. I really appreciate you guys really coming through, especially recently. You guys really have came through this last part of the year. And you know, I know people are like, well, I like your content. I like what you're doing, but still, you took the time to subscribe and to always follow some of my stuff. I really appreciate it. And honestly, this is a few days before my birthday. My birthday's in like 3 or 4 days. So I'm kind of making this my birthday and my 4,000 subscriber video. And in this video, I just kind of want to talk about where I'm at and also where my channel's at. And the most important thing, what I've been doing on the background. You know what I'm saying? I always tell you the fun stuff. And I might give you a little bit of a imaginary Q&A. I didn't ask for questions, but I already know what some of the questions are that you guys would ask. And honestly, it's been a long time coming. My channel has been ups and downs, left and rights, all over the place. And that's mostly because my life has been constantly changing since I started this channel. I was in college when I started this channel, and I was in the middle of college, and my mom actually gave me the equipment to do this channel. So she follows this channel right now, and I hope the rest of the people who follow my channel don't, because for many reasons. I have a lot of other family members I did follow, but I think they got tired of me spamming their inbox. Thank God. But yeah, thank you, Mom, for the equipment. Seriously, I went through certain phases with channel because I really wanted to be a YouTuber, because I was trying to avoid doing crazy work, which is ironic because I do probably some of the hardest mental work that you can ever do. Not physical, but mental work you probably could ever do. Which is honestly the reason why you don't get a lot of consistency from me. I mean, I kind of want to start off with that. You know, I know a lot of people are like, how do you determine your videos? You always ask us questions on what we want. Man, I'm so busy. I'm not even joking. I have like a high-level Japanese businessman level job, man. The only reason why I'm even able to play games because I work from home. I play games while I'm typing up essays and reports and calling people. And why do you think I'm a gacha gamer? Bro, that autoplay button sometimes works out, bro. You know, if you just sit here and you have Honkai Star Rail running in the background, or you play a little bit Genshin in between your breaks that you get for yourself, you know that helps a lot. So if you really want to know why I do what I do, it's because I'm so freaking busy. Even right now, I am brutally tired. But you know, I have to start taking care of myself. That's kind of where I'm at right now. You know, my friends have been saying that I've been starting to be called a DILF a lot more lately, and it's crazy that I'm being called a DILF when from what I can see in the mirror, I barely look like I'm 21. But I am almost 30. But I look like I just graduated. Like I either in college and about to graduate college. I just don't look much different. It's crazy. It's so crazy that I've been called a DILF. Ah! But I don't mind. I guess my friends think I'm attractive, I guess. So yeah, it's been crazy. I have been, honestly, when it comes to gaming overall, I kind of want to talk about that. I'm in this weird spot now because I feel like I'm maturing a little bit when it comes to just my online presence, when it comes to my maturity in some ways. You know, my Twitter is still crazy. You know, I still follow crazy artists and crazy stuff, but I'm starting to realize, like, you know, between YouTube and Twitch and all the background stuff you learn every day, I'm starting to not really give a F too much about other content creators and other people online and in real life too, but other content creators and people online when it comes to their opinions of my channel and all the stuff I do, you know? And not just what I do, what other people do, you know? drama is always going to be there. People are always going to get hurt. You know, I'm not saying that it sucks, but you know, I just have better things to do. And even on Twitter sometimes I get a little annoyed when I see something, because I'm just like, what are you guys talking about? This is so stupid. And I throw my opinion out there, and then Twitter gets my account shadow banned, so no one even sees it. You know, it's like part of me is just like, you know what, whatever. You know, I'm just gonna retweet hot anime chicks on my on my Twitter. You know, and so I honestly am more in love with gaming than I have been in a long time. Actually, honestly, I'm in love with gaming more than when I started the channel. I was actually kind of falling out of love with gaming when I was starting the channel. A lot of games were kind of eh. A lot of things were kind of eh. I think, like, I don't know, it was just getting to the point where I feel like the creativity was dying. And don't get it wrong, there's a lot of stinkers that we get now. There's a lot of freaking stinkers that we get as games now. I'm going through let me look. I'm a PlayStation's actually open on another screen. Is there anything on here that I play that's just an absolute stinker that I just like, I think I didn't like? Oh man, Lost Souls aside, I only played I couldn't even get through an hour of that demo. That's a stinker. That was a game I was looking for years. That was a stinker. But you know, I don't really play games. Honestly, I don't really play games or talk about games that are really a stinker. You know, for me, I like talking about and playing things that y'all like. That's why if you don't see something anymore, it's either because I'm too tired to do a video on it, or because I just don't care about it, or I don't really care to talk about it. You know, I'm not the kind of person that talks about bad games. I used to for a second on this channel. I have so many different videos of different things I did on this channel. But that was one of the things I did. I used to talk about games I didn't like. It really, you know, it was really a bummer. And you know what? I've noticed whenever I talk about anything I dislike, I get so many dislikes on my video. The second I talk about not liking something, I get dislikes on my video. It's going to happen because you say you don't like something, but you know, it's because I just don't care enough to make it entertaining, because I don't care about things I don't like. I like so many things too. I just don't have time. I just don't have time to always harp on what I don't like. That's why I play Genshin Impact. I play Honkai Star Rail. I play ZZZ, because I just don't really give a fuck. As long as I have the money and I have the time and I don't overdo it, I don't really give a fuck. Honestly. People will be like, oh, this character sucks. This character sucks. So I'm like, okay, whatever. Is it fun? Is it? I want the characters to work and be fun. Is the character not? If the character's not fun, then I don't want to play it. You know. I don't know. I'm just in love with gaming a lot more than I used to be. You know. And like, shoot, what are some things I'm playing right now that I love? Like this to give you the idea. Like, I need to get back to Monster Hunter Wild, so that Omega fight. I just haven't been in the mood for that. But I've been like playing, I played Digimon. I think I did a post on that. I played Digimon Peak. I want to do the post game at some point, but there's a lot of stuff going on, so I haven't been playing the post game. I want to get back into the Trails of Daybreak series. I started Daybreak 1, but I stopped again because the Trails of series hurts me. Tedium hurts me sometimes. So I don't, and the Trails of can be a little tedious. Like a lot of old, it reminds me of old school RPGs, you know. Tedium. Ghost of Yotei. I'm going to try to play through this game. I loved the Ghost of Tsushima, but I had the same problem with that game as I do with this game. But where I feel like it's tedium. I love it so much, but I can only play at short bursts. Gosh damn it! I wish I could play more of this game at one time. But at some point, I'm like, I get it. You know, it's very artistic. I didn't say the autistic, artistic. And you know, with very artsy games, I like to chew on it a little longer. But you know, my patience, the ADHD kicks in, and my patience gets down when it comes to Ghost of Yotei. But I love it. I love it for what I played so far. I'm definitely going to get to that sooner than later. The other things I've been playing, of course, you know, playing Wuthering Waves, getting all the characters, Genshin Impact as usual, Zenless Zone Zero, Honkai Star Rail. I kind of getting back into Nikkei. I'm trying to not get into it because I got rid of Nikkei for Persona 5 X, and I kind of love Persona 5 X. Honestly, I've always loved it since day one. I don't know why everyone was sleeping on that game, in my opinion, even though it had some issues. But I'm kind of getting Nikkei. I always come back for the anniversaries. I might go to the story, and I might be careful and close my wallet for that game, but I love Nikkei. Well, the gameplay of Nikkei is whatever. The story is all of what I'm for here. And hell, I might just watch the story online at some point. But I got last thing I did, I got Red Hood's outfit and beat the Goddess Fall. Peak story, by the way. Peak story for you Nikkei fans. Goddess Fall. Oh yeah, I've been in Snowbreak. You know my Snowbreak. And then I literally, all I do with Brown Dust 2 is my pool simulator game. They give you so many pools in that game. I just pull. I just pull. It's where I get my pool addiction from. I just pull in Brown Dust 2. That's how I do it. So, what I have been playing though, I've been playing my Switch 2 a lot more because you know what's been out? Pokemon ZA. I'm addicted to Pokemon ZA. I normally, fun fact about me, I don't really play unless the game's a 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10 to me. I do not play games over, or when I'm done with the game, I do not go back to a game very often. You know, only games I do that with are Sonic games and Kingdom Hearts games, if you're talking about series. Everything else, I do not go backwards. I don't like, ooh, I want to play that game again. I don't do that. So, an idea in Pokemon used to be like that for me. Now they're one and done. So I go through the story, I go catch what I want to catch, and I'm done. Pokemon ZA is the first game where I want to keep on playing the game. And so, you know, I wanted to go back to Digimon Time Stranger, which would be Pokemon ZA. I'm sorry, Pokemon ZA is just gonna, it's gonna be my game. It's gonna be my game. And then I'm also playing, I'm playing AI to Somnium Files, No Sleep for Kaname Dante. I'm playing that as I travel. I've been traveling a lot. And that's like good travel game, even though it makes my freaking brain burst on the airplane. So I have to like find some time to play it somewhere else, or like when I'm like outside the house but not or like on vacation or something, because gosh damn, I always play AI to Somnium Files and mystery games when I'm like outside the house. Good, because you know somebody's always calling your name asking you to help with cooking or something. It's a good game to like do that with. Another game, Legend of Zelda Age of Imprisonment. That game is kind of growing on me though. I was like, okay, another Warriors game, and then I kind of played it. It's kind of complex, so I'm going to put my thing out. If you like, just for the gameplay alone, if you like Muso game, is it called Muso? The Warriors games, whatever, and you like, if you even were slightly interested in lore for Tears of the Kingdom, I would get that game. That game is fire. That game is fire. I need to get into the game more. It only came out like 2 or 3 days ago, so I'm gonna get in that game more. And then Kirby Air Ride. I am a Kirby Air Ride simp. You see all the videos on it, you already know. Kirby Air Ride. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Love it. My girlfriend hates those type of games, by the way. She doesn't hate roguelikes or anything. She just hates like she hates like she hates that when Sakurai makes those like modes, it's like 5 minutes of gameplay for only like 30 seconds to a minute worth of like payoff. She hates that. so you're going to see Melly and me. You're going to see Melly play Kirby Air Ride ever with me, more than likely. Unless it's like 2-player and I just force her into it one of these days when she's here. But the only other games I've been really looking forward to this year is Dispatch. I think it's Dispatch, and let me check my I have Opera GX open actually. They have Opera GX with the calendars are so good. Hold up. I love it. Hold up. Is there anything else coming out this year that I want to see? Well, no, there's not really anything else that's coming out. Dispatch, I might play Dispatch. I just got to be in the mode for story games. So that's actually something a lot of people don't know about me too. Like, so this is a video where I'm just kind of ranted and it's kind of talking to you guys, honestly. So I hope you guys don't mind if you're still here. But I when I'm busy and I'm always tired and stressed, I do not like very dramatic stories. It's honestly another reason why I haven't really played Ghost of Yotei. I just don't feel like having somebody be emotional when I have to deal with people who are emotional all day. And honestly, for those who don't know, my job is very like I'm a middle-ish manager, kinda. And like I said, I'm not going to give you a lot of details when I tell you these type of stories because this is personal. It's personal information. I don't really, I don't want people completely figuring out what I do or how I do stuff. But I'm a middle manager, and I basically am the relationship between a company and the millionaires, kind of. And You think I get paid a lot for that? I don't. I don't get paid a lot for that. I get paid okay. I get enough to live by myself. Let's say that. But and enough to get some $100 worth of gacha pulls in like 3 or 4 games. Barely. But I do that for a living, and it's just so stressful. And the companies always messes up everything, and the people the millionaires always got some egos, and so I'm always so tired. I don't feel like listening to people cry. That's why I don't watch anime. Honestly, it's too stressful. It's too stressful for me, you know. And I don't really talk about this kind of stuff on my channel because I don't know. I'll always tell you guys what's relatively what's when, where. But I'll never tell you the why for a lot of things unless I'm telling a story that I want to tell. You will never know the why because that's for me. And I don't need you to know that. I don't need random people knowing that certain things make me insecure or certain things make me stressed out, you know. And that's just between me and myself and God, which God bless, and maybe my mom and maybe my girlfriend, you know. That's not really, or my people in my life. You don't need to know that. I don't know. When I see pink balls running, I see a gumball, I have trauma or something. You don't need to know none of that shit. And I don't want anybody to know that, so they don't bring a freaking pink gumball to my table if I ever become big. But yes, thank you so much. Seriously. I kind of keep wanting to say that. Thank you so much. I've gone through a lot of phases. Some of it controversial. If you check some of my old content out, like my old content, my streams and stuff, be prepared. I think I privated some of it, but I've had some messed up jokes there, like. Not this edgy, this lewd, edgy, weird, because I was trying to mimic other people, but I learned that I'm going to take this content creation journey at my own pace, and honestly, it's been working really well for me. Going at my own pace. Doing the things I want to do, you know, because the thing is that it doesn't matter how much content you make, if it's all bad content or mediocre, and sometimes my content's mediocre, because I don't have enough energy. But I want to react to something. Sometimes I have to like force myself. Every once in a while to force myself because it's something I want to react to, but my energy won't allow it. But it's been 5 days and the Smash Brothers trailer has been out. And if I don't do it now, I'll never do it. So sometimes I just throw something out there. It's true. But, you know, I'm learning how to really do my thing, my own thing. Listen to myself, listen to God, listen to what I think is right, you know. And what I think is right when it comes to content creation journey is just to do your thing, because here's a tip. And I think I was watching a TED talk with Cat Icarus, one of my favorite YouTubers of all time. Cat Icarus, he was talking about how his channel, he made a video every other day, and his channel was about to die. His channel was going to literally die. And you know, he had I barely edit my videos. I don't have time or energy for that. I wish I could, but I just don't have time and energy for it. But Cat Icarus, literally, like, his channel was dying, and he sent out a video every week. He releases a video almost once a quarter, once every 3 months. And he said he makes 10 times more money and 10 times more people follow him more now than when he was doing daily content. And that stuck with me. He released that TikTok like a day or 2 or 3 ago. And I watched all of it. And, you know, it opened my eyes even more. And you're going to see my stuff. You're just going to see what I want sometimes. And sometimes what I want is going to be crazy, you know. I'm into Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm into Pokemon cards. I'm into Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm into anime figures. I have anime figures and stuff up there. I have a small mini game collection behind me. Now, can I do that much longer with how the economy's going? I don't know. But it's, you know, I really like being a nerd. I really like being a nerd, and I like sharing it. Right now, the best way for me to share it is to react to stuff, because the best way I like to bring positivity to my hobby. And the best way to bring positivity to my hobby is to talk about what I like. And what's the best way to talk about what you like is to talk about it while you're watching a new iteration of something you like, get a trailer. That's what the best is. The best excitement for a game is at the very beginning. I'll tell you right now, for the game cycle, this is the best excitement you can ever have for a game. It's when the game's first announced, right before it comes out, the first few, like 10 hours of a game, and then depending on how the first 10 hours and the rest of the game goes, sometimes the very ending. But normally it's the wait, right before the waits ended, and then when you first started. The most exciting time to play a game. And I like to share that with you, you know? And if the ending is good too, I like to share that too, because sometimes it's so good, the ending, maybe the middle was meh. That always happens in a lot of games. The ending is eh. But the ending, the middle could be eh, but the ending could be great. I like to share that. And so I share the parts of gaming that I like. The wait, the anticipation, the speculation, the reaction, and I'd like to be thoughtful about my reactions. I don't want to say, oh, that's super cool. I like to say, like, oh, that reminds me of the theory that, I don't know, Sora is going to come back in Kingdom Hearts 4 and kill the Master of Masters or something. You know, I like talking about theories. I like talking about, I research before my reactions. I do. I genuinely do. Like, people don't know that. I research before my reactions. Not like crazy. Like, I don't, sometimes, every once in a while I get spoiled. That's why I have to be careful with Hoyo stuff specifically. But like, I research before I react. I literally go like, I don't remember if Sora, I did play through Kingdom Hearts 3, but I can't remember if Sora died at the end. Let me just double check that so I don't have the wrong information. And so I could be more hyped when I watch the trailer. It's like a refresh before the trailer. And so I really enjoy that. And I enjoy streaming. Honestly, there's something super serene about streaming by yourself. I've streamed by myself for a very long time. A very, very, very long time. Like, I'd only get like probably 10 people in my stream. I get a lot more people in my videos than in my streams. But there's something so serene about like just streaming to 10 people and just talking to them and just kind of chilling. And honestly, I would always recommend go over Twitch. It's different on YouTube than on Twitch. I hate that Twitch is such a weird company because it's such a vibe. And so I like content, and you'll still continue to see all this content from me. Like, I don't know, I might start doing slightly different content, but I love doing my reactions. It's easy, it's quick, it doesn't stress me out, I don't have a lot of energy for it, and I like showing you guys what I think without like making it into a movie. Like everyone else does. But maybe one day I can make it into a movie and I'll be satisfied with it. I just ain't satisfied. I wouldn't be satisfied with the work I have to do for that and what's going to come out for it. I'm not big enough. I'll do that and I'll get 2 reviews. I'll be pissed. I don't like doing hard work with no payoff at all. That's always been my thing. But I do want to address something that people always ask me. They're always like, okay, why do you always wear a female avatar? Just be real with you. Like, why? Why do you wear a girl avatar? Why are you a schmexy lady? Well, number one, if you want the truth, this is just, there's 2 things. It's gonna loop back to be kind of weird, actually. So, number one, I like looking at pretty things, and to me, so the feminine form is beautiful. So I like the feminine form. Number 2, it's an alt version of what I look like. I look like that, kinda, a little bit. Which turns around is like, I look like this a little bit, and then which turns around is kind of looks like other people that I know too. But you know, that's the part that makes it kind of weird, because I look like enough like other people I'm related to. But I still like it. It looks like me, and I think it looks cute. I think it's cool, and it's just something. It's something with serotonin to look at for myself. You know, I really like it. I really, really like it. I really, really like it. And I just see myself because it is me. Even the moles and stuff. Well, maybe not you. Well, maybe the one on the chest I did double check. I think that's true too. The moles and everything are accurate to what I have. This is the hair is longer. The hair literally has makeup on it and has tits. Everything else looks like me. I'm not even joking. So yeah, I really, really like it. It's just for fun. I just like it. And I think one day I might get a male avatar. That one is not going to look like me. Okay. It's going to look like I'm going to base it off of this one a little bit more than looking like me. So it's going to look like me, but it's not going to look like me, if that makes sense. It's going to look like if I was an absolute Egyptian god. I will, you know, if I was like peak 10 out of 10, I'm like an 8 out of 10. If I was 10 out of 10 with long locks, black flowing hair, Jesus himself is like my second son. God himself is like my second son. But yes, okay. I feel like I rambled on a lot. I just feel like I kind of want to give you this video. It's kind of a Q&A, personal live video, and kind of just for myself, honestly. So I just want to say thank you so much, and thank you so much for your time. I hope you guys take care of yourselves, and I hope to hear you soon. And please stay positive. All right, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
What are you search for? Said this before, like nothing that you're seeking imagination, pure illusion, escaping from the hole without a fear.